Welcome back to Hanging in the Hideout. It's me, Hollywood, with Temu and Wish.com. AKA known as Rose and Haybale. We're having an open mic episode.
Lord.
Anything goes. Yeah, anything.
Bum, bum, bum.
Almost hit the wrong button. Yes, I've been off on my hosting today, and I apologize for that. But y'all are still here, hanging out the last episode. I still have tears slowly trickling from my eye. It was funny.
Listen.
We've covered several topics, including from what you guys do at work to... hell, I don't remember anything past that. Because... I guess I used up too much oxygen laughing.
Do we actually exist outside of work?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
So, y'all are currently married.
Mm-hmm.
We already discussed your... Oh, I forgot.
For clarification, not to each other.
Yes.
Not
oh,
to each
good,
other.
good. Because
His spouse is really amazing. Shout out to her. Love her.
y'all are just work marriages. Have
Yeah.
y'all seen that little clip that someone made? Wife and husband, she drops him off at work. And he gets out and he's like, oh, there's my work wife. And he goes out to her and they greet each other and whatnot. And she's carrying a kid. And then he's like greeting the kid all lovingly and everything. And it ends up like they've been having a work married relationship. And it's just, she's like, no, that's not right. And she's like, what's my work wife? But anyway.
I'd drop kick him and her in my throat.
You would.
I would.
I bet you can get pretty violent.
I can.
Violence, I mean, is kind of necessity for us. What do they say?
I grew up with 4 brothers. I was the only girl.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know you had 4 brothers.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm telling. I love having you guys on because it's like we actually talk.
Yeah,
and we can't do it without these things.
I know. I'm my dad's youngest, my mom's oldest, and altogether the middle. And only girl.
Wait, hold on.
That's clear as mud.
Yeah.
Yeah. My parents were together, so I'm my dad's youngest
You're your dad's youngest.
child.
We,
My mom's oldest child, and altogether I'm the middle because I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger brothers.
where are they at?
Prison.
For real?
My younger brothers, yeah, they're in prison.
Do it for
Well,
what?
one just got out. He's on parole.
For what?
I think aggravated robbery and kidnapping or something. I don't know. I literally don't keep up with that one. But my baby brother that's in just in living that bad life, very, very bad choices. I think his was like burglaries and stuff. But he's gotten his degree while he's in there. He has a plan when he comes out. Hopefully trying to work the plan. And, of course, the biggest thing is staying out of trouble. So I have hope for him. I don't have hope in the other one.
Well, and that's interesting because we have another officer that works with us that would never come on here, but that's fine. But he also came from a life with family members that made wrong choices. But it's amazing how those, like in the family, that you have that individuality that you have. They made bad choices, and then look at you're on the opposite side.
Yeah.
I just want to add into that. When I went through academy, you know, the first day of orientation, they're talking about why do you want to be a police officer? And you know, you have people that are going through, oh well, I want to serve and protect. I want to do this. You know, some people are honest and hey, I want to drive fast and you know, sirens and lights. And you have some people that say, well, that's my family. You know, my grandfather was a cop, my uncle's a cop, my dad's a cop. We had a couple guys in our academy that's like, my family's always been on the other side of the law. You know, every bit of my family's in prison, and I don't want that path for me. And this is a path I've chosen to set myself aside from theirs.
Yeah, I mean Colonel. I forgot about that.
The colonel.
Yeah, he's had. I mean, his family was on the deep on the other side, you know, and it's just crazy, and he's well known, well respected, and it's funny that you live in the city at growing up that you now work for. So it's like that's the fact that they respect him and stuff is pretty impressive, and don't hate on him or like turning sides or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, you got to. I mean, I don't know. My brothers, they just were sucked up in that life of poor, pitiful me because things happened in life. Our mom was murdered when we were young. So they were just like that poor, pitiful me. And I'm just like, no, we don't, the world doesn't stop because something bad happened to us. We got to keep going. And unfortunately for them, they just ended up where they are. But one's turning it around. He's trying. And the other one, well, we'll pray on it.
Preach it, sister.
Yeah. But my older two brothers, they're here. They're around. They stay close to me.
Yeah. So you have a relationship with
Oh, yeah. Me and my oldest brother are like this. That is my best friend.
Why did I not know you had brothers?
I don't know.
Like, it's amazing how surface deep we get at work. I told a man recently that works with us, maybe the chief. I've been working for the same department for 20 years, and I don't have what I call, and I know I insult people when I say this, but like friends. Like, I have in CID there was a joke that there'd be, we're just coworkers. Mm-hmm. And it's like, to me, friends hang out with each other like all the time and stuff. And I know as adults we don't do that as much naturally, but it's, I don't know, it just seems awkward because I don't see it myself having a lot of friends. So I'm like, what's
I'll
wrong
come
with
by your house
me?
every day for the backyard view over there. I'll come hang out with you.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to say we're not friends.
You need friends.
Damn it, I almost did it again. Steely always gets all bent out of shape when I say that. And I'm like, in general, I'm generally speaking.
I did call him my coworker one time, and he was like, "Wow, I thought we were friends." And I was like,
It hurts them.
I've had 5 conversations with you, but friend, yes.
Yeah.
Some people have varying degrees, varying definitions of what a friend is versus an acquaintance or things like that. And, people get butthurt quick.
Oh, yeah. And like at work, we're working.
They did it again. I heard it that time.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
That was my stomach again.
Okay. Does it want to be part? Does it have something to say?
Evidently it does.
I mean, it's just like...
I can't go over my line, or I'd be like,
Yeah. Stay on your damn side. Damn. Well, go ahead and take over. That's got what I was saying. Yeah.
just people being friends.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a hermit. Like, I love being at home whenever you... And this is one reason. Damn it. Steely. I call him Steely all the time. Why am I trying to use his first name? Steely always is like, dude, every time we invite you, you say no. Like, because it takes me out of my house. It's where I like to be. But...
And then if you're not inviting me, why you can't invite me?
Yeah.
I just want the option to be able to say no. Okay?
Yeah.
But I want to know
Give
that I
me
was still
that.
thought about.
Yeah. Give me that at least. Damn.
I ain't going, but
Yeah. I appreciate y'all coming.
you're welcome.
And
I enjoyed it. I appreciate the invite.
I have already, like, you're blowing my mind with how much I didn't know about you. I knew about the falling through the floor and all that, but I didn't know about the 4 brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And was that me now?
Oh, that wasn't me. Probably.
No more eating. We're just going to quit eating.
We were paid
The
in
chicken
chicken.
may have been questionable. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe that wasn't the raw chicken plate. The other one was.
Which plate was it?
Yeah. Anyway, friends. It's a good show.
You got to get up out of the house.
I do. But
also
I don't
helps with
like
stress.
leaving her. Like, we're like friends. We even talked about her and I doing this. And
No,
you don't understand.
I'm
When
saying
we,
like she got to get friends of her own too outside of you, like you.
but she does. She has quite a big group.
So then you go get friends.
Are we about to have a counseling session?
No. Maybe.
So we can do it. I can lay on
How
the
does that
couch.
make you feel?
Let me lay on the couch.
Did you know?
color's that couch?
Were you the odd child as a kid?
Yeah, I'm the middle child.
Oh,
Yeah.
middle child syndrome.
Just working on my abs pretty good. So,
Your back gonna hurt in a minute.
my brother hit me with a bat when I was growing up.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel painful. But I flushed his Star Wars toys down the toilet, so
Oh.
F him, right?
Get them kids.
I mean, forget him. No.
Look, now his back gonna
Yeah, my back. Anyway, yeah. What about your childhood? You said you had 4 brothers, so you're pretty tough.
Yeah, my older brothers. So I grew up with my older brothers. My younger brothers lived in Colorado. My older brothers used to like tackle me, and they're big boys, like Haybale over here.
Like just tackle you?
Yeah, like when we got in fights, they would tackle me or something like that. But that, especially me and my second oldest brother, we bump heads like this. Like there is no peace and harmony now. But my older brother, he's like my best friend. He was my protector growing up. When I was in college, like I just called him one day and I was just like, I'm just checking on you, see what you're doing. And the next thing I knew, he lived in Nacogdoches, and I was like 6 hours away. And he showed up with a bouquet of flowers and a bunch of groceries for me. And he was like, you sounded like you needed me and you needed a hug. And I was like,
Man.
oh. So yeah, he does my oil changes for free. Takes care of my car, everything like that. He always makes sure I'm good.
Where's he at now?
He stays in Rockwell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's close to me. We talk several times a week because we're both like really busy and stuff. He manages a business out there, but yeah, he's always looking out for me. We're like this.
It's not an interior car detailing business, is it?
No.
Clearly.
Hey, watch it.
Oh.
My car's a little messy, but that's not here nor there.
It's like my life.
Right.
In her terms, it's a little dusty.
Little
dusty.
Little dusty.
Yeah.
Worry about
so
yourself, Haybale.
We did that during FTO because she would say things that I didn't understand. So she would teach me like lingo, street lingo. Mm-hmm. And
He was the worst student.
yeah, I did not catch on very well. She made me feel like I was 90 years older than I was.
I was just trying to
But
teach
what
him about thought, the word thought, and he didn't even know what thought was. He was like, what's a thought?
The one that stuck is "You make me feel some kind of way." That's the one that I still use today.
You make me feel some kind
I
of way.
said it yesterday, and I was like, "Thanks, Rose."
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Glad I could teach you something.
yeah. But she
A
was.
wise one.
I'm looking flick.
It's on fleek. The eyebrows is on fleek. The hair is on fleek.
See,
Oh,
We
hey.
don't even say it no more.
you could tell I'm a great
Oh,
student.
Hey.
Fleek.
I said flick though.
Yeah,
but
flick. You're worse than Faust talking about wrenched. It's ratchet.
wrenched. Yeah, I can see him doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
100%.
He does it. Very
But me,
much on purpose.
I'm honest. Like I just don't get it. I want to speak. If I walked up, I would insult someone.
Since September, my vocabulary has expanded
Oh,
quite
I can only
a bit.
imagine.
You're welcome. Hey, what's your favorite thing that I've taught? What's your favorite thing that I've taught you? About air.
Okay, so we had a conversation one day.
Uh-huh.
She's talking about a private conversation between her and another individual, talking about a third party. And she's like, she looked like her sit-down air stank. And then she proceeds to explain to me what sit-down air is. And I'm over here dying.
Sit down air.
Yes, and I get it. I'm like, okay, you sit down, the waft of air that comes out of your butt crack.
Yeah.
I get it.
But you can picture somebody right now in your head. Picture somebody right now that you know that when they sit down, they look like they sit down air stank.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Everybody
would-
got someone.
I'm gonna keep
It's-
it to myself,
it's his thing.
though.
Yeah.
Talking about that rent-free forever.
Yeah. Stays in his
That
head.
sit-down air sits in my head. Rent-free.
You'll see somebody but look like her sit down.
What's the rent free forever?
Where it lives rent-free in your head forever.
Oh,
Like, you can't get rid of it.
Can't get rid of it.
good Lord.
You're welcome.
Paper and pen.
Yeah. Stack them up on you.
Oh,
So-
I already
so-
forgot it. See, that's how bad of a student I am.
Rent free.
Well, I got rent free and air mixed up.
Sit down air stank.
Sit down air.
Look
Sit
like,
down air is the air that wafts from the body between the whatever they're sitting on. Which, girl,
And you know, you've met some people when they walk off and you go to stand in that spot, it just stinks.
Yeah.
You walk
Yeah.
through that plume.
And this is kind of on topic, but off topic. The people that sniff the seats. What is that called?
Nasty.
Yeah, that one's news to me.
Yeah.
You
what?
never. Oh, what?
What?
This is a big thing. Like people get fired from companies
What kind of
because of
kinky
it.
stuff are you watching?
No, I don't watch. I don't watch this stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay, Hollywood.
No, you hear about people getting fired and stuff, and you like, why they get fired? Oh, he was caught sniffing her seat. So when they get up, they'll like sniff the seat.
Come on, guys, put your junk on a copier or something.
Yeah,
Why are you
that, that's another reason.
Why are you gonna sniff a seat?
Like, I don't know. I have a homegirl that sells her panties to people, but
Do
not
you?
Yeah, she makes really good money. She
I
makes
thought
like
about starting to do that.
She makes
There's
like
got to be some kinky
$500
chicks
Selling
out
your
pair.
there.
panties?
No,
Say
my
panties.
manis.
No, like she'll tell
Didn't know
me
what
she's
else
like,
called.
yeah, they'll send requests to her and they'll be like, go work out and send me those, and so she puts them in a sealed Ziploc bag and mails them.
Please
to
tell me
these
she doesn't put a
people.
return address.
No.
Okay.
No.
How much do people pay for that? Because I'm really I'm
She
looking
can
for
make
side
anywhere from
gigs.
$250 to $500, just depending upon what they're
A
asking.
pair? Oh,
Wow.
dude, why aren't we more? Why do chicks not dig us?
Yeah, you want some stinky
But-
socks?
Yeah.
I'll
But
hook you
that is
up.
a thing.
I'll send you a
Hold
boot.
on, because before she moved to the underwear, she was doing socks. That is a real thing. They'll be like, "Hey, can you go work out in the gym in your socks, or wear these for 2 days?" There's a girl on TikTok who talks about that. They make money off of that.
So and we're
They
gonna be
sniff
everywhere.
them.
Yeah, that makes sense because, like my male dog,
Mm-hmm.
the female dogs, and they're all fixed, but he'll smell the urine and just be slobbering.
Nasty,
So I
humanish.
guess that goes into humanity because I don't see women sniffing things
mean
of
as
guys.
dogs.
So what is it with what would you smell on a guy?
Nothing. The only thing I want to smell on a man is, do he smell good? Does he smell like that mahogany teak wood, which smells like a fine man with his shirt just slightly open with muscles walking through my living room?
That's our book.
Back into the book.
Yeah, we're back into the books.
That's the only thing I want to smell on a man. Some
You said-
good cologne and soap.
Makwan Tikwu.
Mahogany teak wood.
How did I hear that? So off. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I spray
Gonna be
it
an
in my
old
car.
man over here.
I spray it every morning in my patrol car. Just
Mahogany
they got
teak wood.
Yep, they got it in the
Why is
spray.
it? What is? Who makes it?
Bath and Body has one that they make.
Oh, it's just a scent.
Yeah.
Mahogany is a type of wood. And
Yeah, yeah.
teak wood's a type of wood.
Yeah, I
so
just
it's
didn't-
just the oils out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a guy that comes to the Wool conference every year, and he sells candles. And it's an officer, and he makes his candles, and he puts them in whiskey glasses that he takes. And so he sells one, and I have one that's this tall and it just smells like a fine man, y'all. A fine single man.
Hint, hint. You can contact her at 555-1212.
Take a number and get in line, gentlemen.
Yes, you're gonna be number 4 at least.
Starting my roster early.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. At least you have a roster. When I was single, I was single.
I don't say roster. I have options. Girls got options out here, you know?
When I was single, I think that all you single ladies put a ring on it, or ooh, ooh, ooh. I was dancing to
How's it
that
go?
because I do. Don't ask me about lyrics. All right, I can't even get the mahogany
what's
teak
the
wood.
dance? What's the dance look like?
I could do it. I could do it all day.
Do you have your reflective vest?
Yes.
Got a lot of reflective vest?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just curious.
You should
The red and
dance.
blue.
You should
disco.
You should do a dance to that one.
Yeah.
Send that video to me when you do it.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
No, when you do the.
And then someone posted on the briefing slides.
It was not me. It was not me.
Yeah. Dude, that's all that. Have y'all turned it on?
Yeah, I use it.
The
FD
blinky?
Yeah, FD was pretty salty because they're like, "Where's ours?" Like, we
Oh.
need one of those.
Okay, I would do it for insulting FD.
That's one thing I want to touch on is briefing slides.
Okay.
The only time you get added to briefing slides are for something like that.
Something
Yeah.
stupid.
You know, I've been added to briefing slides multiple times, and it's never for something good. You know?
So you want to be added for something good.
You know? I mean,
I'm going to make that happen.
it's always no wait. Whoa, pump the brakes. For something that's not embarrassing would be beneficial every now and again. You know?
Yeah.
Shut up, Rose.
Like for what? Here's my thing. I grew up in a generation in the PD of not being really recognized
Yeah.
for what you do. So it's real hard for me to recognize people for what they do. Like I got a commendation for basically doing my job by following through on an investigation. When I was filling in from CID, it's like that's what I do.
Yeah.
But which I'm not slamming that. I'm just saying I got accommodation for that, and I would never expect that. But then I saved someone's life, and it's like, thanks.
Boop, boop.
You know, it's before I went upstairs. You know, you have these moments of like life saving. Didn't get an award, not even a commendation. It's like not that I want it, but you think they'd be
kinda
like,
backwards.
hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. You know, there's been times, there's one particular call, I'm sitting there, I'm plugging 2 gunshot wounds. You know, I've my thumb in this guy, and I'm clenching his arm in his chest, clarification.
yeah,
In his chest,
yeah, what body part?
and then clenching his arm, you know. But
Put my thumb in his butthole.
Yeah, I was getting
Trying to keep his
questionable
blood
there.
pressure up.
But, you know, you make briefing
Trouble
slides when you fart on a vehicle inspection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Hey,
I guess it's just the sense of humor that we have. You know, you're expected to do these things.
Yeah.
And when you screw up, it's just that much funnier.
Yes, I
So
agree.
you want to share that with everybody, which
that makes me want to go pull the body cam footage of your pursuit,
What?
of your foot chase.
Mine?
You and Serpa.
Oh.
He fell out in my front seat. And he was like,
Oh, yeah.
I need some oxygen.
Yeah.
I need some oxygen.
He
Turn the
was
AC
so,
on.
like, he impressed me how long he went because I was out. But I couldn't even get across the damn parking lot fully before I was so out of air from laughing that he was like, he was still trucking until the next parking lot. I was very proud of him.
He said, I need some
But when he
AC."
got, she pulled up in that car and he was mouth over vent, just like cool me off. It was great.
Do it again. How was he?
I don't know. We already did the fist away from the
how
microphone
far away
thing.
from the mic do we need to be?
I would do it, but
He was like, I'm going to be at the gym with you the next day.
yeah.
Who's your trainer?
So we had talking about a foot chase. We went in. We were working nights, and the two they were just on their own. They'd just gotten off on their own at that time. Bubbles and Brew.
Okay.
Okay. So we went into an establishment in the South on night shift to eat at about 3 a.m. We're sitting in there, and the waitress comes up to us. Hey, we got these guys that are sitting over here in this booth that are cutting and snorting coke off the table. And we're like, okay. We get up, activate our mics, and go talk to them. We get them outside. One decides to bolt. It was great. So
They were really doing that?
So it turns out it was
Pixie sticks,
no, it was
meth,
no. What is it?
Valium. You name
It
something.
might have been Valium.
Oh, really?
It might have been.
One of the pills. I know they crush up some
It
pills.
was some pills. It might have been Valium.
X, not X.
It wasn't X. But
Uh,
it could have been Valium. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. But have one, hook him up, throw him in the car. The other one, he ain't having none of it. He takes off running. Bubbles takes off running after him. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking, he is booking. He goes after him. And as he's walking back, he's like, hey, I lost him at this apartment complex. And he's picking up his flashlight about halfway. He's picking up his baton about quarter way. He done lost everything off his belt because he's booking so hard after this
He
kid.
ran hard. Proud of my rookie.
And people, in case you don't know, like booking is a 80s term for running after them. I just want to keep my people updated. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm from the 80s, late 80s.
Yeah, I know, but
Late 1900s.
yeah, we were talking about her saying, so I was just making sure they understand.
So and of course, that leads into, so we have to go get this guy medically evaluated afterwards, because we've seen him consuming something through his nose. So we have to go get him cleared before we go to the county. And for all the problems that we've had with hospital staff and things like that, this doctor that we had on staff that night was amazing. He looks at that kid and he's like, "Why'd you snort it? Just take it." And so we're talking to him and he's like, "Oh, well, he's an old school doctor." He's like, "He'll be fine. We'll give him that clearance. You don't have to wait 2 hours. He's just going to be a little sleepy."
Yeah.
So we get him to jail. But yeah, the best of it was Bubbles coming back and just picking up all the stuff on his belt that he had lost on his way back.
Did y'all get initiated? No? It's almost like a college hazing when you get on your own. That I don't know when that
The
stops.
chase. Or in a
Either a mock something. Everybody's in on it but you.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
Yeah,
We didn't do
y'all
that.
missed out. Because that's what I think bonded the family feeling that we've lost. Because we're making fun of you. You're on your own,
I don't
sucker.
know. Like, I think that we still certain shifts still have like bonding. I think certain shifts still have like bonding.
They do.
Things like I loved when we did our stuff on Sundays.
Yes.
Cooking.
Church.
Shout out to the chicken.
Hey, didn't you get an award from a company?
Yes, a company during Black History Month.
Yeah.
I got an
Oh.
award.
And I'm sorry, I cannot believe that we're on our third little episode here, and I haven't said thank you in your womanhood
Oh, thank you.
for Woman
Thank
Appreciation
you.
Month.
Yes.
And thank you for being black
Thank you. Thank you.
for
I
last
appreciate
month.
it. Last month, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, don't forget, next month is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes.
Oh,
3
my
in a row
God.
for this young lady right here.
You are going to take over. Now,
And
I gotta speak.
And I'm half Hispanic.
You
so
know that
I'm celebrating chicken.
my mom is African American. Born and raised there.
No, she.
Yeah. And so that makes me half.
No.
And so I feel like, should I have a part in February?
No.
No, okay. No.
No, but
Cousin does. This is my
What?
cousin. He's my cousin. Him and Putter, they're my cousins.
Okay. Real quick, going back to that. Don't you feel our people, can I say that? Is that going too far?
You're not one of us.
Okay. Don't you feel June would be better?
The Juneteenth.
Yeah.
which is a city holiday now.
Yeah. Hey. But I think June would be better because we don't like to be cold. It's in February. Like, what are you going to do? You can't barbecue in February.
You can.
Well, I mean, you can, but it's not. That's in Texas. What if you're up north?
They
Think of all
That's
our
a they
people.
problem.
Is that going too far?
That's a they problem.
I was just thinking that it makes more sense if it was June. One, it's the longest or longer month compared to
Yeah,
February.
I know. They
It's
gave us the
28
shortest month.
Yeah, shortest month in the cold. That's not barbecue season. Like, Anyway, you won an award. That's where I'm getting.
This
Bring it back.
company. Yeah. This company
I thought she would feed into that more, but that's fine.
decided to give an award to people who go above and beyond to represent diversity and all of their stuff. Blah 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 blah. What we need to get down to is what they served us.
Yes,
Okay.
that's where I was going because it's like, what?
Now,
What did they serve you?
Yeah. And this is a big corporation.
this manager comes up and he's like, "Yes, we have all the food ready. We got chicken and we have watermelon." And I look at him and I'm like, and my captain is like, "Don't." say a word. And I was like, who gonna tell him? And so the general manager, whoever she was, she hears it and she comes up. She was like, and we have greens and mashed potatoes. And he's like, and what? And he's like, what did he say? Oh, and we have Kool-Aid. And I was like, I just can't. I just can't.
Was there fruit-flavored soda?
Red and
Oh.
grape.
Oh, grape. I heard that grape soda's good.
Red and
I
grape.
love grape, actually.
Red and grape.
So,
Yeah, we got watermelon and dried chicken. I don't even eat watermelon. And grape Kool-Aid.
do you think someone Googled it? I mean, where would they come up with that idea?
Listen, the person who even showed up to speak for us forgot that he was supposed to speak, and he is a judge for this area. He didn't even know what he was supposed to be speaking about.
You feel some kind of way about this.
I do. I do. Okay. And it was in Black History Month, and I was nominated.
Why were you nominated to take the award?
Yeah.
Because I represent diversity, guys, and I do stuff in my community.
You do.
Well,
you're
I
very,
don't, I
you're
don't
very
argue
diverse.
that at all. Is that the only reason?
Allegedly.
Yeah. She couldn't prove anything. I didn't get a nomination.
It wasn't because I was black.
I'm just saying, if they knew, my mom really was born and raised all the way through high school in Africa.
Yeah. Well,
It makes me half African.
no, it doesn't. He's a cousin, though.
How
Him and
is it-
Putter are
okay,
cousins.
how is it my mom?
Because you don't got it in your blood.
Oh,
duh.
trust me, sister. I got it in my blood.
He just want to be a cousin.
out.
He wants to be a cousin so bad.
Why are they cousins?
Because they have
I'm a little bit jealous right now.
because they have African in their blood. And him and Putter, I message them every February, say Happy Black History Month, and on Juneteenth, I'm going to say Happy Juneteenth.
The hell?
And
1%, 23andMe.
Yep. On my phone, it says.
Well, I know that Putter got his. I don't remember. Was he 1%?
Ghanaian, whatever. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
4. It's
a
4%, I
tribe.
think, whatever. Yeah. And
Okay.
in my phone, his name is his first name
But
cousin.
I'm 50%. 50.
You're not. There's nothing about you that screams. You scream very. How do I say this?
Don't say it.
Very.
Don't say it, Rose.
Overseas ish.
Shots fired.
Jam!
I just don't see my cousin in the blood. You know, I just don't.
Wow.
But I love you though. I didn't say that. I didn't say the other one.
You know what?
But I love you.
And this, I don't know why it's going here. But it just popped in my head with her overseas. I'm 50%. Damn it.
Okay, I want to see the paperwork.
DNA won't show it. Because, and I haven't done my DNA. If you watch me be 75, be like, I'm just light skinned.
Oh, okay. White skinned from the
No,
mountains
light,
of Caucasus.
light.
The
Look here,
Caucasus.
look here, selling sun shit or whatever you said. I said light skinned.
That baby name might be Darren, but he don't
Hey,
belong to Darren.
Oh, come on, dude.
I will tell you this: through my entire career, I got hit on more by sisters than anybody else.
Oh yeah, you know.
Kind of took that pride. It's like, hey, girl, if you weren't the hooker on the side of the road, you know.
Hey, ain't you and Chocolate got like two babies together?
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's our baby daddy.
See, they know, they sense it. Why can't you?
Hey, I tried to get picked up by a Latina
Oh,
Oh,
this is yesterday.
oh
yesterday.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
at the old folks
dude.
symposium that we
It is not the old
went
folks.
to.
It's a senior living event.
Same difference.
They're old and senior.
Listen, she looked like the reject version of Yolanda, who is the woman, for those of you who don't know, who killed Selena and was denied parole this week. Long live Selena's.
I
Yeah,
didn't get it either.
I know what she's kind of talking about. I know Selena's dead.
The woman who killed her, your name is Yolanda. That girl looked like a reject version of
Is
Yolanda.
she Hispanic too?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
And
Man, Selena was something
Hey.
else.
She kept staring him down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
So Rose had to take a picture to send to my wife. So
so proud.
so she sits there. She doesn't want to get caught taking this picture.
You gotta be smart.
So what she does is she's like, "Here, stand behind me and let's take a selfie." So she has me right here behind her, just like this. So we're taking a selfie so she can take a picture of this lady to send to my wife.
And to make sure the flash was off and the sound was off. That's
God,
what you
you're
gotta
good.
do.
You're
yeah.
a sniper.
Yeah. And I took a few, and then I
Tricky.
sat here like this, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And I'm pressing the button, and I got her some side shots. Of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But what?
You're welcome home, girl.
So what was with her? Like, what was her?
Oh, I have no idea.
She wanted to holler at him. Had a homegirl come up to him.
I'm telling you right now, and maybe it makes me one of those guys that sniff chairs. I don't know, but if this doesn't work out, or she leaves me or something, I'm going for an older chick,
Oh, yeah.
real older chick
Oh yeah, I
with
definitely
money.
want me a Splendid Daddy.
With 90 acres and a farmhouse.
Yes, I'm gonna be shopping around like. It's going to be Lonely Me and Thee or something
Hey.
like that. I don't know what the website's going to be. Super old
I'm not gonna fault
tramp.
that. I
don't-
want me a Splendid Daddy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, they don't
what
live
exactly is a
Splenda Daddy?
It is a Splenda Daddy. It's a sugar daddy
Oh, okay.
Without the sugar.
that don't want no
Yeah.
sugar.
It's 0-calorie sugar.
Yeah,
'Cause
he's just
they don't-
willing to dish it out, but he don't want no sugar. Just maybe,
Yeah.
hey, just send me a face pic every now and then. Give me a hug. Let's go to dinner.
No
He just
calorie
wants
consumption
he just
required.
wants
Yeah.
quality
'Cause,
time.
I mean, you can't have the calories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he just wants quality time, and he's
What's,
willing to dish
what's
out
that blue
that
pill
dough.
talk about?
Yeah.
Is your heart healthy enough?
Yeah.
Hi. At this age, I'm telling guys, I can date you or your daddy. What you want to do?
Yeah. I mean, that's. I want the man or the real man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need a man that wants women, not that's in the same thing that I am. Because nowadays you got to worry about undercover brothers, and I don't got time for that.
Undercover Brothers?
Yeah, the
What?
men that be on the down low,
On the down low.
the DL
What do you mean?
that are secretly gay, and they're using
How are
women
they-
as their beards.
Cover up.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta write this down for real. There's so many coming out all at once.
All you
Yeah.
gotta do
Stay
is
on my
sit
zone.
next
Stay
to
on your
her.
damn side.
Stay on my
Guys,
zone.
the line. This is the line. Jesus.
Stay on the line.
Anyway,
3 or 3.
I'm going back to what my thought was earlier when I said, I don't know why this popped in my head. Beards. Undercover. Got it. Mad Max. Do y'all watch any of those?
I've seen them.
Okay.
I don't watch
What the hell is going on with Mad Max? Why are they a bunch of skinheads?
I don't know. I thought that too.
I watched Furioso last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was playing. I'm not going to say I watched it. It was playing right now while I was doing some stuff, getting ready for today.
How
And
much
I-
preparing did you do for today?
Oh, this is a lot of work. A lot of work. Like, I sweat. Y'all saw that?
We
We
can
did.
tell.
Yeah.
We tell.
I cooked.
That was
But
fantastic.
that was today.
My stomach appreciated
Sure
that.
Sure
I
did.
can
Said
tell.
Thank you.
Yes, twice. But no, I was watching Furioso last night, and I'm like, what the hell is going on in this show? All the black foreheads that they paint on, and then they're all like racist. Well, not saying skinheads by like rank, because the low ranks are the little white ones. I noticed this, and then they actually have brass. It's like their whole bodies are brass if they're the higher ranking skinhead.
I can't.
But they are all talking about mother's milk, which mother milk
Yeah,
is
that's why I
good.
don't know that.
Do what?
I don't know what Mad Max is.
You need to watch Mad Max.
No, I don't watch TV hardly anymore. No, other than selling sun.
They get amped up before they go kamikaze.
Yes.
They have silver spray paint, and they spray
Yeah.
paint their teeth.
Yeah, they huff paint and then play freaking guitars that shoot out flames.
Oh, sounds very CMT, not BET.
No, it's not
Not
CMT.
my-
They don't sing
Not my
country
cup of-
music.
Not my cup of tea.
It is not country. It's not. I got friends in low places Oh, friend. Could you imagine them on the front of they'll be on these souped up vehicles, which God knows where they come from, because there's nothing. It's wasteland. Where the hell they get the damn everything? Innovative, innovative. Meth heads.
Innovative. Yeah, you were about to say
Meth heads
innovative.
can be creative. I've seen them take
Sure.
apart cell phones and never get them back together.
Think about
But-
Tent City.
Yep.
dude.
It was like freaking awesome back there.
No, okay. You're referring to it somewhere else. I thought you were talking about the flats in California. I want to go there so bad. Have y'all
No,
seen
she's
that?
talking about the trees.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah, where they
Greenbelt.
build the stuff in the fences and the bam bam bell. And all
Yeah.
that.
So there's a place in California though that is like it's on an old military base that they abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like flat, and they call it the flats. And it's a bunch of meth heads that built a city out there. And
I think I've seen about that.
have you? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Check it out.
I think I've seen about that. I think I heard about that.
Yeah, it's jacked up, and I want to go so bad,
Let's go.
dude.
Can you imagine the smell?
Dude,
Oh, that just
We,
killed
we've
it.
met enough.
That just killed it.
Can you imagine the smell in a huge concentration?
That just killed it.
I don't know.
Everybody sit down there and stank. No.
Yeah, they don't sit down.
No, that's
What do
true.
you, how do you address that?
What?
Let's go there. How do you address that? Like if someone stinks,
You
I-
stink.
I
go
know
take a
you had
bath.
this. You've had this issue
Wash your
with
ass.
training, and
I wanted to let one of you guys do it because I can be harsh at that time in my life.
I would have just been
She still
harsh.
can, by the way.
Yes.
I can be, but I was trying not to be. But yeah, he was a little. I don't know. I think I've really always kind of certain people I can tell you like you stank.
Yeah.
Okay, but there was a girl in college whose breath stank, and I didn't want to tell her, so my friend Maisha told her, and she said, "Hey, I don't know if you're not brushing your tongue, but your breath stinks really bad."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, I could have said that." But yeah, I just have a hard time telling people sometimes they stink.
Why is it that people will see friends with boogers in their nose
And don't say nothing.
and they don't say nothing? What is in a crowded situation? Like everybody sees this.
No,
Why aren't you helping
if-
a brother or sister out?
If it's one of y'all, I
Just
might
hateful.
do a little one of these. But if it's like my homegirl, I gotta tell her because she might meet a fine man.
Yeah.
Be walking up on our future husband. I can't let her have a fly in the trap. Can't do all that.
A fly in the trap. See, that's a way to
Got a bogey
Yeah.
in the flanks.
Yeah,
what?
a bogey in the flanks.
Bogey in the flanks.
Yeah, you can't-
Booger, bogey, fly. Got it.
He's gonna forget.
Oh hell yeah! It's
gone.
It's already gone. But yeah, I've always wondered, like, how do you why would people? And I've seen it myself, and I'm like, hey, dude, I want to pull you aside right now and let you know we got a little
Or-
bunion in the cave.
He's bad at this.
Yeah, dude.
Or they're people they walk around and they'll let people walk around with their pants unzipped or something. I'm like, hey, just don't. Hey,
Yes.
just, like,
Help
it doesn't
people.
take much.
Help me help you. You
Yeah,
know,
no. I don't know. How would you tell somebody they stink?
It pretty much,
Yeah.
dude. Did you bathe?
Yeah. Have you washed your ass today?
Yeah, because your cushion wafting stings.
I have 3 boys.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different.
I'm like, hey, go get in the shower.
Yes.
You stink.
What is it with boys?
I don't know.
My oldest,
You're gonna have to raise that one.
yeah, my oldest is going through it now. It's like, son, go shower. Yeah, Dad, I showered 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's due time again because you stink.
Yeah. They don't get it. They don't get it. I'm like, you're gonna be single for your entire life.
Absolutely, and I'm a dad. I don't want to know that I have the stinky kid in class.
Yeah. We want
know?
yes. And we want the men that smell like
Mahogany teak.
damn, thank you, because it was gonna be walnut and hickory or something.
Walnut and hibiscus.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Love that tea.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, but that's yes. So
Yeah, I'm on that thing with my boy of potty training.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay. He's like, Mommy, I gotta go potty. And we go in there and he's in the stand up mode and he just like, no, turn back this way, aim in the toilet. Like he wants to turn if he talks to me or he'll just be talking all of a sudden. I'm like, keep it in the toilet.
Yeah.
Cheerios.
It
Yeah.
don't work.
Oh, really?
Not with him. No, he'll flush it before like put it in there, and he'll just flush it, and then he goes and pees. Like he likes to be difficult. Y'all know that's my child. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I asked him what he was doing the other day, and he told me minding his business.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Not just
That's
once.
good.
not once.
How many times did he say it to
He
you?
told it 3 times, and on the third times I said, "What did you say?" And he said, minding your business." I said, "Yeah, sound a little bit better." He got hemmed up. No kids were harmed.
Permanently.
Yeah. So that, speaking of no kids harmed, there's a video of a woman, mom, I'm assuming, because it doesn't explain what she is, but a kid, she's chasing him around the store, and he's on the ground throwing a fit, and she gets down on the ground with him. And he's like, "Oh, I don't want to impose on your personal space," and all that. And then there's a guy that comes on there, and it's just, he's on a separate, like in his front yard, and he's got a belt, and he goes, whoosh. I posted it on the
Listen.
Facebook. Dude, it's
Hey,
You can't gentle parent with these kids because they don't be gentle.
no,
Okay.
no.
Tear that ass up.
you remember that old Rodney Carrington bit?
Huh?
You remember that old Rodney Carrington bit? Ding, whip your kids.
I thought you
Oh,
said Rodney
oh,
King. I was
oh,
about to say,
that's-
hold on
Oh,
now.
what bit?
Hold on.
Old greeter at Walmart. You want me to whip your kids? I'll whoop the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Listen.
Kind of sound like, hey, boo boo.
Picnic basket.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna hit my kids up. Like I'm very good on talking to my child and giving him a like, hey, I need you to go sit down. But that only goes so far. Now I'm on my 3rd time with you. Time out. I'm trying to be a little gentle. And then he says something smart. I'm like, I'm gonna give you the 1, and I'll go 1, and he goes 3, and I'm like, oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
let's go.
sped it up. It's going here.
Yeah, he's only 3.
Dang.
So
It's going to be a handful.
yeah, he's 3 foot 4.5, 40 pounds, wearing a size 60, 17, a size 8 shoe.
Owning every bit of his mama's attitude.
Every bit
Oh,
plus.
yeah. When you tell me about these, I've never seen any of this back talking and stuff, but when you tell me
I
about
have
it, I'm
videos.
like, that's you, right?
But
And she will deny it.
But it's
Oh.
crazy because my dad will literally tell you that wasn't me as a kid. Like as a
Not
kid,
as a kid.
I was not like how he is right now.
I'm just talking to the adult you.
Oh,
It's like it's that point of time when you need to self-reflect.
listen,
Like my kid is just, he's my mirror image.
trying to discipline the you out of your kid is hard.
It is. And disciplining yourself is even harder. I mean, when's the last time you spanked yourself?
Whoa.
Hey, I didn't mean that. When it came out, it sounded better in
Whoa.
here.
Trying to grab that back.
Yeah, I mean, that was good. Yeah.
Edit that out.
Where was that edit button?
Yeah. Oh, shit. I forgot.
But yeah, that's it.
Well, there it
It's
is.
real low for a minute.
Well, from your half American African citizen. I'm glad. Yeah.
From the
Trash.
wannabe
I do
half
appreciate y'all.
African American citizen.
Not wannabe. When I bring my mom, you're going to be like, damn.
Cousin, tell him. He ain't us.
All because of a 23andMe.
You not like
That's
us.
all I need. I'm going to do it.
You not like us.
I'm going to do it. When I'm 50%, you're going to be like, oh, he's a 50%er.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on my vest. All the 1%ers are going to be jealous.
Oh.
Stay snazzy. Don't drink gasoline.